Okay guys, I've just woken up and I'm feeling quite stiff in my lower part of the body. So I'm going to do some soft yoga poses, try and get into different easy poses to alleviate that stress and tension that's mainly released in the lower parts of my body region. As I've woken up, it gets a little bit harder to really cross my legs and get into easy pose, but I take my time to get into it and then start going into deep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. You can join in or watch and just do what you can. If you're able to cross your feet and are more flexible than I am, then go ahead and do what feels best. But for me, I'm going to keep it right here a little bit. I'm feeling a little stiff on my hips and my adductors. Another pose you can go into to start opening up the hips is this one. Place your hands at the back. Take a deep breath in, inhale. And just slowly allow that knee to bounce until it reaches the ground. And you find as you start breathing deeper, inhaling and exhaling into the tension and the areas of pain, the body starts to alleviate that stress just a little bit more. Let's change sides. I usually go for 10 seconds deep inhalation, just deep inhales, and then exhales as well. From here, I try to go back into my easy pose. Now normally this is the breeze and ease for me, but since I have just woken up, my body is still feeling a little sleepy and holding all the tension from the previous day, then this is the best way to start off into an easy morning flexibility routine. And the main thing is to try and elongate the spine, so keep the spine straight. Deep breath in and exhale. You want to imagine that your stomach becomes a flexible balloon, one that you deflate to inhale and exhale, which you allow all the oxygen to come back inside and cause yourself a big breathing belly. Now inhale again, suck it out all dry, and exhale. Now you can do this that way or the opposite way, depending what your goal is and depending how your stomach is feeling. If you have IBS or you're pregnant, I highly suggest that you don't try and squeeze and exhale all the air outside of your body, but rather go into chest breathing. So chest breathing is expanding the chest with an inhale and exhale, relax from the chest and shoulders down. And you can keep doing this to then allow your back to go into a cat-cow spinal rotation. And the flow should feel like a soft swing and a soft bend as well. Now if you really want to advance this stretch and open up more of any tension that you might be feeling in your upper body, so your neck and shoulders, which is other place where we hold a lot of stress, then this is what we should do. Drop the chin down to the chest. and then come up with the chin up, round the shoulders back, and push the chest forward, and repeat. And deeper breaths. Inhale. You can also bring the shoulders up towards your ears to give yourself a slight hunchback. And then release the hunchback and just squeeze your back muscles together. Drop your shoulders and lift your chin up. And depending how much stress you have, you want to slowly go into that cathartic kind of way where you inhale, maybe hold for 3 seconds, and then exhale. And try and exhale for an extra 3 seconds as well. Now, from here, another good position I like to go into is having my feet laid up on the wall. The best way to get there is get as close as you can to the wall, bum and knees one side. My right side is where I'm going to start. Once your legs are up, place your hands behind your head to also open up your shoulders and your triceps, and then just take deep breaths again, relaxing in this position. It's also another great position to start flexing your toes, going into ballerina poses, to open up any tension in your ankles and your calves and your hamstring. From here, a safe and easy way to get down is to bring your knees into your chest. Now you can stay in this position and hold, or you can make your way back down to the side and start opening up your lower hip and back. If you want to get a full final spinal twist, then look the opposite way from your knees. From here, I make my way onto all fours and then go into a nice child pose where I push back onto my heels, lower my chest and lower my head to the ground. From here, I want to release any tension that I've got in my wrist because you also hold a lot of stress and tension in your hands and through the wrists. So first of all, you want to place your hands normally on the floor and then invert them so your fingers are facing your knees and your wrist is facing outwards where your chin is. The next position to go into is opening up your hips as a butterfly. Knees go outwards. Try and sit back again onto them, onto your heels, and slowly begin to place your wrists a little bit closer to the edges of your knees. Now lift that chin up, lift the chest up. This is a little bit more advanced, so listen to your body. If you can't go any further, then take that moment to pause, rest, and start again from what suits you. Deep breath in, inhale. But this time as we exhale, we're going to stick our tongue out and roar as loud as we can. Inhale. And that roar was a little bit off because that's my first morning roar. Let's start again. Inhale. And give it a go, roaring to open up your throat muscles. Inhale. And once you've done as many as you like in that position, slowly go back to what feels comfortable for you and then repeat again. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, you can always keep pressing replay. Thanks for all the love and subscribes, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.